On my way to Bahrain here, but flight is massively delayed due to technical problems, so we're stuck at the airport, stuck in the airport lounge. But we have just watched free practice on the computer, and now we've built up the green screen here. Julian will set up the camera, and we're gonna jump right into the first Formula 1 analysis of the weekend. I'm gonna be doing 9 race weekends this year, and I'm gonna be doing like 3 analysis on each of those 9 weekends. So Friday evening, Saturday evening, Sunday evening, taking you through the whole weekend. So this is the first one. Check it out, and I hope you enjoy it, and here we go. Ferrari is back is the title of the video, but first I'd like to jump back into some Valtteri Bottas stuff. You remember well that he said in a big way on the radio, to whom it may concern you in Melbourne. I guess we had to beep that one out, but you can see it again behind me here in the moment when Valtteri said that in the pit lane. And I just want to explain that a little bit because I think even he didn't really explain it in the real way, but I know why he said that. So because last year he was under so much criticism, and especially this is the picture that went viral last year. Yeah, Valtteri was Lewis's dog in different ways, and I can tell you I've been in that kind of situation, not that extreme, but it affects just everything. It goes, friends, family see it, your wife sees it, your parents see it, and everybody is like worried and speaking about it, and it has such an impact. It's so hard mentally. And then people writing Valtteri off and saying, oh, his career is over, just one more year Mercedes and it's all finished, he can never win a race again, and all that, you know, over and over and over. And at the same time Lewis is winning everything in the championship 6 times and everything, and that's just so hard. And I think, well, it's very obvious that totally got to Valtteri. And I know a little bit how it feels, because at the time they were also calling me sometimes like, is this the new Barrichello, the new forever number 2, and Nico's too nice to win, and all these kind of things. So I know a bit how it feels, and it's tough. And Valtteri came out with his aggression, really told everybody, you know, go to hell. And I'm back now. I have the beard now. I'm full attack on the race start. I went for the fastest lap in the end. I gave Lewis 20 seconds in the race. This is like really like back with a bang for Valtteri, and that's really nice to see. Let's see if he can keep it up. But the mental part is so important in sports. It really plays a huge role, and it just goes from one thing to the next, and you can build it up. You can build up a momentum. Just in this example now, so in Bahrain, yesterday there was the whole press conference thing, and there's always 50 journalists in front of you. And so Valtteri has his time, and the journalists one by one will be telling him, wow, Valtteri, are we seeing the new you? Is this the full attack Valtteri this year? And those questions, they start building you up. And then Lewis's turn, and the journalists are asking him, hey Lewis, are you worried now? You have a new Valtteri next to you, much faster, much stronger. Do you think he can beat you to the title this year? And as much as Lewis will say it doesn't bother him, I can guarantee you it takes a little bit of the self-confidence away each time. A little bit of self-confidence away, and it's just this, so it's this trend, yeah, and if Valtteri can continue like that, it really gives him a big mental edge. So just to explain you a little bit the dynamic. Anyway, now coming back to the title. What was my title, by the way? I forgot. Oh, Ferrari is back. There we go, that's the title. I definitely think they are back. It would be amazing, but in today's free practice, which I was just watching over there on the computer, it really seemed they were so damn strong. They dominated first practice, second practice, 6/10 ahead of Mercedes. You can have a look at the time difference here. 6/10 ahead of Mercedes in second practice is huge. So, and it seems to be real. It would be a miracle. I'm sure they don't understand. I'm sure Mercedes don't understand. Nobody understands. But it seems to be real, and it can only be down to the track change. That Melbourne is such a specific track that they just were completely lost, and now they come to Bahrain, and they're just completely normal again and leading the pack, because that's where everybody expected them to be after testing in the winter, where they were the fastest. So it seems to be the case. Ferrari dominant, which from our perspective I think is a cool thing, because we definitely don't want to see Mercedes running away with it. We want to see a good battle up and down, you know, to and from. And now if Ferrari can fight back in a big way, that would be so awesome. And also what I think is cool is, as you can see here, Leclerc in Bahrain is going really strong. It is a very easy track, so even for like someone who's starting out in Ferrari, who still needs to get used to stuff, it's one of those tracks where you can hit the ground running straight away, even as a newcomer. Lewis, back in his day in 2007, dominated Alonso in his second race at McLaren. I did my best, one of my best ever races in my first race ever in 2006 in Bahrain. It was just an easy track to get your head around. So I think Leclerc is going to be strong as well. So let me just check if my flight is leaving, because we have boarding coming up very soon. We're still good to go. It still says delayed. Okay, let me just cover a few things behind that. First of all, we have Hulkenberg in P5. You can see a picture of him as well. And he's done an incredible job today because he's best of the rest, which is very surprising. And maybe he can keep it up. Maybe he can keep it up to qualifying. I think it's going to be between him and Verstappen for qualifying for best of the rest. And a bit shocking for Daniel Ricciardo, because Daniel, he went away from Red Bull thinking, okay, Max, he's like a future superstar, it's going to be so tough against him, better go to a new place where I can like be the team leader and carry a team to race wins in the future. But he's come across Hulkenberg, who we all know is very, very talented and one of the most underrated drivers out there. So could be a tough start to the season for Daniel there as well against Nico Rosberg, who's like completely established in the team and knows everybody, knows the car. So it seems to be the case this weekend here, where Hulkenberg is going so damn strong. And that's about it from me. Please stay tuned on this channel. I'm going to be doing 3 analysis, as I said, this weekend, after qualifying, after the race. Please subscribe here to my English channel in case it's your first time seeing this channel. Also, let me know your comments. I can answer your questions and anything you have for the weekend. I'm ready to go. I'll be live watching what you're writing. And that's it. I really look forward to the race weekend. I'm going to be in Bahrain, so tune in to Sky Sports F1. That's where I'm going to be puntering here for you this weekend, bringing you insights. And that's it. Thank you very much. Stay tuned for the weekend. Lots more videos to come.